People who grew up rich. When did you realize you were living in a bubble and not like everyone else? I grew up in a gated community where the biggest worry was whether the maid used too much starch on my bed sheets. My parents owned a chain of private medical clinics, and I attended a private school where even the janitor wore a blazer. All my friends had designer backpacks, drivers waiting in the parking lot, and birthday parties that needed event planners. I didn't even know how much a loaf of bread cost until I turned 17 and decided to move into a college dorm 2 hours away from home. It was supposed to be a lesson in independence, my bright idea. My parents still covered my rent and tuition, but I wanted to feel normal and live like everyone else. 2 weeks in, the first utility bill arrived, a water bill for $83. I stared at that piece of paper like it was written in another language. "You pay for water?" I asked my roommate Anna, who came from a working-class family and was already getting tired of my stupid questions. Anna explained that yes, you pay for utilities, electricity, water, internet, everything. I had assumed water just came out of the tap for free like it did at home. I called my parents that night, absolutely furious about this charge. My mom just laughed and said, "That's what people call real life, sweetheart." My reality check didn't stop there. I had no clue how to cook anything beyond making toast. After ordering takeout every single night for a month, I overdrafted my meal stipend account. When my card declined during a pizza order with my dorm mates, the delivery guy told me it was $14.85, and I actually started crying right there in front of everyone. The next day, I walked into the campus job fair feeling completely lost. I got hired as a library assistant, only 12 hours a week at minimum wage, but I insisted on trying it. After my first 4-hour shift, my legs ached like crazy and I smelled like printer toner. That's when it really hit me. This wasn't some fun, normal experience I was trying out. This was everyone else's everyday life. Then came the night that changed everything. Anna's younger brother got in a car accident and couldn't afford the surgery because he didn't have health insurance. Without thinking, I offered to pay for it, just like that. Anna completely exploded at me. "You think money solves everything, don't you?" she screamed, tears streaming down her face. "You don't get it. You've never had to actually worry about anything real in your entire life." That word stuck with me. Worry. I realized that every single problem I had ever faced in my life could be solved by throwing money at it. My friends back home worried about prom themes and which college acceptance letter looked prettier. Here, people worried about rent, food, keeping their families alive. Real worry, the kind that keeps you awake at night and makes your stomach hurt. That night, I sat on my dorm room floor and Googled how to volunteer. I signed up to help at a local food bank the next weekend. I stopped using my parents' credit card for everything and made an actual budget for the first time in my life. When I told my parents about these changes, they thought I had completely lost my mind. But for the first time ever, I actually felt sane. The volunteer work opened my eyes even more. I met families who hadn't eaten a proper meal in days, people working 3 jobs just to keep a roof over their heads, kids my age who couldn't afford textbooks. Meanwhile, I had been complaining about thread count on my sheets. Anna and I eventually became real friends once I stopped being such a clueless rich kid. She taught me how to shop for groceries, how to do laundry without ruining everything, how to stretch a dollar. I taught myself how to cook basic meals and actually started enjoying the process. By the end of that first semester, I had saved up enough money from my library job to buy Anna's brother a small gift card for his recovery.